Let's get ready for back to school.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.
Hello lovelies, welcome back to 9Lux Nails. Today I am doing a back to school freestyle on one of my educator clients. She is a first grade teacher and she came in for a back to school freestyle, so I'm going to give her the coolest teacher nails in the school. If you want to see how I achieved this freestyle, then stay tuned. Now, if you are a return subscriber, you already know I am laying my foundation with the Mia Secret Cover Nude Blush Acrylic. It is my all-time favorite acrylic to use. And I am also using Mia Secret Monomer with this acrylic, as well as my favorite number 12 Kolinsky brush that I will have linked below. Now this is a medium freestyle, so I have shown my acrylic application in several of my videos. If you want to see an in-depth, then go back and watch any of my videos that are labeled acrylic application. I'm not going to talk through this whole tutorial because it is more so about the design, so I'm going to let you guys watch, but I was able to achieve majority of this set with a 2-ball method. So I'm not going to talk you guys' head off in this video. I'm going to sit back and let you all watch as I lay this foundation, and if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below as I do get back to each and every one of you. Yes, I know that was so satisfying to watch, and the application is going to eat every time. Now we're going to get into the design portion. This is a back to school freestyle, so of course I'm going to be doing all of my artwork with my favorite Beatles brand polish as well as Beatles brand art brushes. If you would like to order anything from Beatles, I will have my coupon code below and you will be able to receive 15% off. So these designs I was having to paint the base first, and while I'm working with this hand I'll let the other hand cure in the light, so you will see a little back and forth, and I do hope that you are able to follow along with the designs. And if you recreate this set or recreate any of the fingers on any of your teachers and instructors, then feel free to tag me on Instagram because I love to see it. So there won't be much talking through this design portion as well. I would just let you guys watch as I do these designs. They all were pretty simple to do, and once you see them all come together, it's going to be so adorable and so cute. Well, I know you've seen it on the thumbnail, but just watching the process, I was happy that I was able to get this footage and get it out to you guys. So I'm going to zip it and let you just watch as I create these back to school nails. And before I go, if you are new here and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell because I already have my next 3 videos ready and you guys don't want to miss what I have coming next. I promised you all a ombre series, so we're going to dive right into our ombre series because I love a good flawless ombre, and I'm going to show you several different ways to do that. So make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell and become a 9 Lux Lovely. Now let's get back to this artwork.
If you want to change lives, starting with yours, you belong at Chamberlain University, where you're guided by expert nurses who've got your back so you can earn your BSN in just 3 years. Chamberlain University, belong to something greater.
I do want to take this time to send a word of encouragement to any of my instructors that are viewing this video, whether you're a teacher or a substitute or office staff or a principal. I just want to encourage you guys to have a great school year. I know that, it can be tough going every day, having kids every day with different personalities, but you guys are what make us so much stronger as a community. And I just hope that you all have a wonderful school year, very safe school year filled with fun and education, and just I hope these kids really appreciate you guys and trust that you all have their best interests at heart. You have to really have the passion for teaching to be a teacher, and I still appreciate all my teachers from the past, and I just appreciate you guys for keeping these kids going forward so that we can have an even better community in the future. So thank you all if you're an instructor or part of the school staff, and I just hope that you all have an amazing, wonderful, peaceful, fun school year. So keep your head up, guys, because I know it's hard. School was definitely a hard task, but with dedicated teachers, we make it through. So thank you all, and I wish you all the best. I know I said I wouldn't talk much in this video, but helpful tips are always in order. And my tip for this video is be sure that you always remember less is more. So any of the small lines that I'm doing, you can see that I'm barely using any polish. When you're making small lines and incorporating designs, you always want to make sure you use a very little amount of polish, because you can always add to the design. You can never take away. Once you cure it, it's there. And if you're using too much polish and it decides to spread or go where you don't want it to go, it could potentially ruin your design. So when you're about to design a nail, just make sure you lock in, breathe a couple times, and focus, and remember that less is more. So you will notice in my designing, I use very small amounts of polish as well as very gentle strokes, because I don't want my polish to spread or create larger lines than I want. So always remember to just take your time, be a little light-handed, and it should come out just the way you want it. And during this point of the video, you will see why it is important to cure in between each line and stroke that you make. I was doing this nail and I decided, let's put a little word on our sheet of paper. And I at first went for the word red, but my mind, realizing I have a red apple right next to it and a red A+, I was like, it's a lot of red going on this nail, on this hand, and I really didn't want it to be oversaturated with red. So I was able to wipe off that portion of design without ruining my sheet of paper, and I just went for another word. So I asked my teacher, do you like cats or dogs? She said dogs, so we put a dog. She's a first grade teacher, so I know the students aren't super advanced in the words that they're spelling, so I wanted to keep it really simple and keep it on trend with what she has going on. So yes, I was able to remove that whole design and just go back in with a new word and put our A+ right back on. So I know I always get too deep in my designing and be super artsy with it, but that's just how my mind works. So again, it's always important to cure in between each line once you are sure that that's what you want to go there, because I just wiped that nail off and went right back in with the design and it didn't ruin anything. So helpful tip number 2. Now, with doing this design and putting something different on each finger, it was a very tedious task trying to make sure I have something different and school related on each finger. So one thing that I love to encourage people to do is completely follow through on a set. You don't want to lose your creativity and just give up towards the end, because your client will be able to tell, and your work just, it won't feel complete to you. So yes, even if a set is taking you longer than normal, that's the part of being a nail artist that we love and we should definitely embrace. And I just want to encourage you all to follow through with the set and continue to give it your all until you seal it with that top coat. So yes, take your time, girls, and send out that beautiful artwork into the world, because we have nails that represent us, that people see, and the word of mouth comes from your clients walking through the street and people seeing your nails and saying, oh, she snapped, I want to sit in her chair. So every little line makes a difference, so don't rush. And now I am wrapping up this set. If you made it this far in the video, I know you're a real one, and I know you have subscribed and turned on that notification bell. Here is the finished look of this back to school freestyle. They turned out so amazing. We absolutely love them. And if you love them, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. And until next time, guys, don't forget to follow my socials.